Hello and welcome, my name is Ansu. If you're new here, consider subscribing down below. I'm finally getting into the groove of filming, so today I wanted to talk about the books I want to read in June. Also, do you like my sweater? It's Trust the Universe, and I think it's really cute. Anyway, I've already finished a couple of books this month, but my main goal for June was to finish Happy Place by Emily Henry, which I've already done. I absolutely loved it. This one follows around this group of friends, mainly Harriet and Wynne, who were engaged, let me rephrase. They were engaged and something happens and they just broke up. But none of their friends actually know about this, and they go on this vacation to this like cottage house place that they've always been to like almost every single year. And there's a lot of things that are happening, people are getting engaged and stuff, so they just don't want to ruin the happiness of the moment, and they're just like pretending like they're still together. They end up actually having to stay in the same room because, you know, they're still engaged in the eyes of their friends, and they have this whole charade going on, but they've been broken up for a few months at this point. It's their sweet story of like patching things up. It is a romance, so obviously they have to patch things up. And it's just that whole difficult situation that they're facing and like fixing, and it's just adorable. Personally, I really loved it. This is not a wrap-up technically, but I loved it, and yeah, I finished this already, obviously. The next one I wanted to finish this month was Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. Also finished this book. I am on a roll this month. I had a good time reading this one as well. It was not my favorite of R.F. Kuang. I will tell you all my thoughts in the end of the month in this wrap-up of the month. But anyway, we're following around two main characters. We have June Hayward, who is a white author, and Athena, who is a Chinese-American author. And Athena has had so much success. She's written some amazing novels and she's been so fantastic. June and Athena have gone to university together, they had classes together, they have this like weird friendship. June has not been happy with Athena because obviously Athena has success which June does not. One day, from horrible circumstances, Athena kind of chokes and dies, and June essentially steals Athena's manuscript and calls it her own, finishes it up, polishes it, and publishes it as herself. So obviously it's this whole process of white people being able to steal and not getting enough consequences against them, whereas if the same thing happened with a person of color, we're so sure that we would get written off completely, and that's just how the world works, unfortunately. Just this like really funny take on that. In my wrap-up, I'll just talk about this a little more and give you a better explanation of what I think, and then we'll have a full discussion. More books that I want to read this month. I don't know if the book haul that I've done has already gone live. If not, these are the books that I got in there as well. But firstly, I want to get to The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I cannot find the audiobook for this anywhere, but this is something that really got me so intrigued. It's like Knives Out, essentially. Avery Grams, who just wants to like survive high school, get a job, and just live. That's all she really cares about, and she's just trying to get by, essentially. But one day she gets this inheritance from this old man. I don't think she has any connection to him. Tobias Hawthorne, who is a billionaire. The only catch to this inheritance is that she has to live in the mansion that was Tobias's. The entire family of Tobias is just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is this random ass girl getting this inheritance? It's a joke. We have to figure something out. And situations happen. And I think there's like murders that are occurring, and obviously our girl Avery has to figure out what to do and possibly escape with her life. But yeah, so this one is something that I was very intrigued by, and I'm really looking forward to getting to it sometime soon. I just don't know where I can find an audiobook. I don't think I saw it on Scribd, but I will have to look again to see if it was there. This one is something that I'm really excited to get to. Another one I've been trying so hard to read, and I haven't been able to get into it. I've loved cozy mysteries. Cozy mysteries is my jam, but I've not been able to get into this cozy fantasy, Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. Everyone and their dog loves this book. I just can't seem to get into it. I've read, I think, the first couple of chapters on my Kindle, and I just couldn't get into it at all. I've also like tried to listen to it on audiobook completely. It did not work. So this time I'm going to try physically reading this book because it has to happen. Everyone loves this, and I feel like I'm missing out a lot on this book. So I'm going to give it a shot. honestly. There really isn't any plot in this one. I think it's just a fantasy world where we have like ogres and stuff, and they start a coffee shop. That's all I got for you guys. But it's supposed to be really cozy, fantasy-esque, and everyone really loves it. So this might be the month that I actually get to this one. The next couple of books that I want to get to, I'm currently reading The Ex-Hex by Erin Sterling, and the next one I want to get to is The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. First book we're following on Wiby and Reese. They used to be in a relationship, and one day Reese kind of breaks it to her that he's going to go back home and break off an engagement that he was in. And obviously Vivi's like, what the hell is going on? And she got really pissed off. She ends up kind of cursing him, not on purpose, but he does end up getting cursed. This was like 9 years from the present day, so they were just like in their teenage years when they were dating, and now they're like fully fledged adults and trying to figure out things. It's been fun. Like, they literally are wearing those witch hats and stuff. I've been having a really good time so far with The Ex-Hex, and I'm hoping to get to the second book as well this month. So yeah, I've been having a good time. I just can't wait to see like what this one has to offer. I do have a couple of NetGalley books that I probably need to get to. I'm really slowly reading my Kindle books, and that is not on my Kindle is Love Wager by Lynn Painter. This is the month I finished this book. I don't have an audiobook for this either, so I have to like physically read this, and I've been a really bad physical reader of late. So this, I've finished like 3 chapters. I'm on chapter 4. I've been enjoying it. It's just I haven't been really physically reading, so that's the only problem that I'm facing. But I have talked about this book on my channel, and I feel like you already know it and know for the fact that I really love Lynn Painter. This one follows around Haley, whose life is terrible, and she's literally crawling out of some random man's hotel room, and she vows to herself that she's never going to get into the situation again. She's gonna fix her life, and that's that. She ends up going on a dating app and gets matched with the same guy she was sleeping with earlier, and they strike a friendship. They're so sure that they cannot be together and they don't work together, so they're trying to like be friends, and that's it. But circumstances happen, they're just like, why are we not dating? Like, what is going on? And obviously it's a romance, things go from there, and I think it's such a cute plot, especially coming from Lynn Painter, so I have like high expectations going into this. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one and actually getting to it and finishing it. This is also another book that I'd like to finish this month. Alright you guys, those are all the books that I want to finish in the month of June. Obviously, I feel like I'll be such a mood reader. The books that I get on like Libby or Hoopla or something, I will be just like, let's get on it fast. That is it from me. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Ansu. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified every single time I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next time with another one. Until then, I'll talk to you all in the comments. Bye!